Why do you use AI to make music for you? Double question mark. I can't F with it. Bye. Okay, so 3 things. AI does not make the music for me. AI makes the music with me. Does that make sense? So I still have to come up with the idea, the emotion, the lyrics, revisions, deciding if it's worth releasing. So something like an AI software like Suno is just a tool. And it's just like this camera doesn't make a filmmaker. It doesn't make a YouTuber. It's the actual person. And it's the same thing that this tool doesn't make the music producer. The software does not make the artist. So the second thing, it helps me turn my emotions and my feelings into music faster. I think this is self-explanatory. The fact that you can just type a sentence, prompts, and have an idea like that is amazing. And for me personally, the last year of my life has been the most hardest ever, I think. And music has always helped me process things in life. And a software like Suno has helped me capture the ideas in real time very fast, in real time without losing them. It's very easy to lose good ideas. Okay, so the third thing is I'm just not interested in making music the old way simply because it's the old way. So people said the same thing when drum machines came out. They said the same things about DAWs. They said the same thing about home studios. I literally have a cousin that played jazz. He was a jazz drummer in the 80s. And he tells me about the times they used to have discussions about using a drum machine, asking, why don't you just use a real drummer? So it always happens. The DAW thing, when I lived through all of this, right? So the DAW thing was, that I can tell the sound of the DAW is just very cold. It doesn't have that warmth like the tape machine. We go through this every chapter of music technology. Same things about laptops. At the time it was called Fruity Loops, FL Studio, not hitting the pads, clicking the beats in on the mouse. We just went through this. So this is the same thing here with this AI stuff. Every generation gets new tools. And to me, what matters is the end result. And for me, it's more so about the music helping somebody through a hard season, making somebody feel good, instead of arguing what you use to actually make the music with. And I do understand where people come from when they ask this question or they talk about this. I've been making music for so long. So if we're talking about MPC 3000, reason one, the traditional MIDI keyboards, having to go to an actual studio to work with artists. Before the Pro Tools rig came out, before the Inbox came out. That was a long time ago. And if anybody should be against AI, using AI to make music, it should be me. You know, my generation. You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about how AI helps finish things. If we talk about, I remember this was about 5 years ago, I went through my hard drives and I was finding beats from back in the 2000s. And it literally made me depressed because I had hundreds of beats that I had done nothing with. Think about that. An endless amount of unfinished beats, thousands of loops, thousands of ideas that have gone nowhere. The technology allows us to get out of that cycle now. We can actually finish things. If you're not lazy and you learn the simple basics of how to use the tool, You can actually finish records now at lightning speed. Yeah, Suno helps me get ideas across the finish line, you know? And that's the thing for me. It's not about getting in the weeds so much about EQ and compression. It's about, for me, it's more so about processing, telling a story, not wasting any time, typing in your idea, your emotions, how you feel, how I feel, and something gets started in a good 30 to 60 seconds. Now at that point, it's up to me what I do with it. So of course, I'm not gonna use whatever I get, but it just gets you going, and it gets the creative mind going. And that determines whether you're good or not, actually. So you can take the stuff and pull from it and recreate from what you get if you're good enough, or AI will just kick your ass. I'm just thinking about this right now. Like, so it will literally be better than you, or it will inspire you. So for me, AI is not replacing my creativity. It helps me express it. And at the end of the day, if it uplifts someone and brings them through a tough time, that's all that matters. How the music was made doesn't mean anything. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm way past that point in my life, in my career. I don't care. I really don't care how I'm making the music. The end result is what matters. If it helps someone survive a hard season, then the tool did exactly what it needed to do.